guys, it's Christina and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything that is inside my brand new iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I recently got this phone about 2 days ago and I love watching videos of people going through their iPhones, especially the new ones, and showing everything that they have in their phones, how they organize it, where they put their apps, what apps they have, and everything in that genre. So I figured it was perfect for me to make a video about just that today for you guys on my channel. And so this is the phone itself. I love how it has 3 cameras. I've been playing with the camera ever since I got it, but it is in the midnight green color and I absolutely love it. Obviously my screensavers are proposal picture. The back of the phone is like a matte green instead of a glass and I really like that. I think it looks really cool. Matte is always a good way to go, and the 3 cameras, guys, it is so freaking cool. I'm gonna have to show you guys how the 3 cameras works because I have been taking so many photos since, and let's just get into it because I'm super excited to show you guys. Okay, so obviously I have a screen protector on it because I would be terrified if the screen would break or the glass would shatter. I have to have a screen protector on my phone at all times because I have a bad habit of dropping my phone sometimes, and I'm not trying to do that to my brand new phone. With that also being said, I ordered a pink spec case off of Amazon. I've been using spec cases for years. They have a really good rating on them. They also have a 13-foot drop protection, which makes me feel a whole lot better, and it's pink, so obviously it's cute. So I'm going to screen record so we can jump right into it. Okay, so we're going to go row by row. My screensaver is a collage of a bunch of pictures of me and Sam and me and my best friend Anna, and they're like my favorite photos because they're the photos in which I'm like the happiest on earth, and I just love to have a friendly reminder of that. So that is my screensaver. Okay, so first I have an entire folder dedicated to Instagram because I use Instagram religiously. I'm constantly on Instagram, and it's also the easiest place for you guys to get in touch with me if you'd like to talk, chat, send me video ideas, etc. Whatever you need, contact me on Instagram. I'll put my username somewhere on the screen, so don't hesitate to reach out ever on my Instagram. Okay, so then we have Over, and that is one of my favorite apps. I use it for thumbnails, I use it for Instagram stories. You can see here that this is my screensaver that I was talking to you guys about before, and I also have a couple thumbnails that I was working on because I just recently posted my all-nighter video. So that is kind of like where I make my thumbnails, what I use for my Instagram stories. Over is one of my favorite apps. It's free and I can't say enough good things about it. And then we have Facetune. It's good if you want to whiten backgrounds. It's good if you want to remove red eyes. It's good if you want to do any of those things. So Facetune is definitely an app that I use. I don't use the premium version. I just have the free version because why would I pay extra monthly for something that I very infrequently use? And then I downloaded this Track Your Followers app because recently that I've started YouTube, I've had a lot of you guys following me on my Instagram, and I kind of want to be engaged with who's following me. I want to know more about my analytics on Instagram, and I think it's something that everyone should have on their phone if you are interested in seeing your Instagram analytics. I love watching analytics, whether it is on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I'm obsessed with watching analytics, and so that is why I downloaded this app. Then we moved to Lightroom, and it's honestly really sad because I don't have very many photos on here because when I got my new phone, it cleared out my Lightroom presets. It also cleared out all the photos that I had on it. So I'm starting off from scratch on Lightroom, but I use that to edit a lot of my photos. I think it's really great, and I can't really say enough good things about Lightroom. I used to use a lot of different apps to edit, but now that I am obsessed with Lightroom, I can never use anything else because the presets on here that you can buy from Etsy are really great. Okay, so then I have the Layout app, and I use this to make a lot of collages. I think it's really fun. I think it's really cool. You can make a lot of really cool pictures on here because sometimes when I'm making thumbnails, I use collages, and I use this a lot. And then we're moving on to this Planoi app. You get what I'm trying to say. You're gonna see my screen. But apparently this is a good app if you want to schedule your Instagram post. I've never used it. I just recently downloaded it, but I think I've heard a lot of YouTubers saying that they use it to manage their Instagram. So that is something that I do want to try out recently. Haven't tried it yet, but I will let you guys know if I like it. And then we have Camera Connect, which is an app that I use to connect my camera to my iPhone when I'm importing pictures, videos, etc. from my camera to my phone very quickly, and I use it religiously, especially when I'm going out and I'm taking photos that I'm going to be posting on Instagram. I want those photos fast so that I can edit them faster. So I love it. I currently use a Canon T6, so it just connects to my phone pretty easy through Wi-Fi, very quick. And then we're moving on to my social apps, and if you guys will see, the first app is Snapchat. I will show you if you want to add me on Snapchat. So Always down to talk, always down to post. I'm constantly posting stuff on here. That is pretty much it, nothing too crazy. And then we're moving on to Twitter, and I really don't use Twitter all that much. I mostly use it to like retweet things. I am constantly looking for sappy stories on Twitter. I'm looking at cows. I'm looking at all these cute things that I see. I love watching dogs. I love watching sunsets. It's in all of my Instagram bios. It's in my Twitter bios. It's in everywhere because I'm constantly looking at cute little memes or cute little things to brighten my day. Sometimes I just go on Twitter just to make me feel better at the end of the day because there are a lot of cute animals and a lot of sweet stories on there. So that is mostly what is on my Twitter. I will link it below if you guys want to follow me there. But I don't really use it all that frequently, but when I do, it is for the sappy stuff. I'm a sucker for the sappy stuff. And then I have Facebook Messenger, nothing really crazy there. I don't really use it that often. I just have it in case I decide to message someone on there. And then you guys know Facebook. I use Facebook pretty often. I just kind of scroll in there, see some memes, see who from my high school is having babies, which is a very frequent thing that is happening recently. Oh my god, guys, I want to show you one thing though. I recently joined a fan page on Facebook, and it is a Golden Retriever fan club page, and it is something that brings me so much joy recently. Like, I cannot express to you how happy it makes me because I can literally just scroll in here and it makes me so happy just to see all these dogs. I'm a sucker for Golden Retrievers. I really want one day, but it is just like, I can just look at this and it just makes me so happy. It like brightens my day 100%. I could just go on this fan page and watch these dogs. Brightens your day for sure. So I highly recommend you join this club because like I'm a huge fan of Golden Retrievers. They're constantly just posting like cute, heartwarming pictures. Sometimes they'll post like little tips and tricks if you're trying to raise a Golden, which I can use as someone who wants to have one in the future. I want all the tips and tricks, so I love being part of this club, so it's really cute. Okay, and then we're moving on to TikTok, and you guys know I'm a sucker for TikTok. You guys are probably a sucker for TikTok. Follow me on there. I make a few videos. I need to make more. I have a couple funny ones. It was me from when I dyed my hair, and then I was just like, hold on, and then I was really sad because this wasn't the hair that I expected to get, but I'm happy with it now. But I have a lot of really nice TikToks. I post a lot of Sam's dog and random cats that I meet, cookies that I bake, our proposal, hair things. I mean, I really gotta get better at posting. I could just be like scroll, laughing my butt off for hours at absolutely nothing, just like little 6-second videos. And I know you guys do it too, so I don't feel entirely alone, but I'm absolutely addicted to doing it, so. And then I have Pinterest, and this is where I plan all my life and everything in between. I look at food, I look at wedding stuff, I look at like future stuff, I look at house stuff. I mean, Pinterest is kind of where it's like my guilty pleasure that I go to, and I just love to just look at things that I probably will do in the future or maybe will never do. I really look at everything in between, but Pinterest is like my favorite place to go. It really is just like, it gets you in the planning mood, it gets you in the organization mood, it makes you want to have the big house and work harder and, you know, shop all the appliances and bake all the cookies, because that's certainly what my Pinterest looks like. So I don't know about you, but that is what my Pinterest looks like. Oh, too cute, baby. And then we have YouTube. I'm obsessed with watching YouTube. I'm obsessed with making YouTube videos. YouTube has kind of been something that has become a hobby that just manifested itself into my life. Now it's a pretty big part of my life now. Ooh, and I actually just subscribed to the Tipsy Bartender because I'm turning 21 soon, if you guys didn't know that. And I want to try to make some of the cool fancy drinks, some of the fruity drinks, some of the sour drinks. I'm prepared, and I know that I'm going to be watching the Tipsy Bartender once I turn 21, so I can maybe make some of his drinks. Okay, so then I have podcast. I have been listening to a lot of podcasts lately. I listen to Call Her Daddy a lot. I love Call Her Daddy. I also listen to Don't Get It Twisted with Taylor Woods. As I said, I watch her YouTube. I listen to her podcast. I listen to both. I think they're both really great. I also have My Funeral Home Stories, which is a corner that has a podcast. A lot of the times, his stories kind of creep me out if I listen to them before bed because it honestly gets me a little spooked. But besides the point, I love a good, like, scary story once in a while. So if I'm in the mood to listen to that, I always listen to My Funeral Home Stories. I honestly just need to catch up a bit on a few of my podcasts, but I listen to them when I'm cooking, when I'm in the shower, when I'm doing my makeup. I'm listening to podcasts constantly, if not just watching YouTube videos, or watching The Vampire Diaries. That is important to note as well because sis, I'm obsessed. And then I made a Linktree account recently. It is in my Instagram bio. It is so that I can link my YouTube, my Twitter, my TikTok, all my social media on one link share it with you guys, and then you guys can find me everywhere on the internet if you are interested in watching or cringing or laughing or whatever you feel like watching and thinking about me at that point. So that is why I made a Linktree account. And then I have my music folder, which I have iTunes, I have Music ID, which you can honestly just press, and then any music that's playing in the room, it'll tell you what song it is, because sometimes I hear a song and I'm like, I'm obsessed. Tell me the song. Tell me the song. So that is an app for that. I have my Apple Music, my Spotify, and my Amazon Music, so I kind of switch it up with the day. I have a lot of different music apps, but I love them all. And then I have photos, my notes, which I use my notes consistently to plan all my video ideas that I just get on the whim that I want to do, and yeah, so I have that. Then I have Happy Scale, which I need to update. I still need to update a couple of the apps that I have on my phone right now because a lot of them are brand new and need to be updated, and I need to plug in my new Apple IT. So there's that. But I have Happy Scale. You record your weight and it shows how it fluctuates. That is really important for me because I'm trying to be healthier right now. Then I have my foodie app right next door. Makes sense? I think so. I have First Watch because let me tell you, iced coffee at a First Watch is the best coffee I've ever had. It is amazing. It's mouthwatering. It's sweet. It's delicious. I cannot replicate it. I really cannot. If I want to dive into that guilty pleasure, First Watch coffee, it's really good. We have Chipotle. Chipotle is my second home. I'm constantly ordering Chipotle, going to Chipotle, getting Chipotle. Chipotle is kind of my life. I'm really obsessed. They are like my second home. So that's the second app I have. And then I have DoorDash, Postmates, Smoothie King. We love a good pumpkin spice smoothie from Smoothie King. I have Blaze Pizza because their pizzas are the best. Oh, and then I have the spinning wheel app because sometimes Sam and I will play this game. He'll pick 5 restaurants that he wants to eat at. I'll pick the 2 that I like the best, and then he picks the final one, and we kind of like play this game so we never fight over, oh my god, I don't know what restaurant I want to go to, like every other couple. Then I have Open Table if I want to make us a dinner reservation anywhere, and then we have the queen herself. We have Starbucks. So that is my foodie app, and then I have my NSU app. These are all the apps that I have for my college right now because I'm going to my master's degree in August, and I have all my apps from undergrad, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to use them for graduate school too. They still need to update, so I need to get back into that, but nothing too crazy there. I have my email, and then I have my games that I play. I have a chess game, I have a play game, which is just completely ironic right now. I have Helix Jump, Twisty Arrow, Hole, Evil Apples, and Who Smash, all games to just keep me busy if I want to play a game. I have Yelp because I like to see what a good review is. I have Google Maps because sometimes my Apple Maps will glitch on me. I have the Weather Channel because it's the Weather Channel. I have Life 360 and Find My Friends so I can track Sam whenever I need to. And then I have my GroupMe. Don't really use it that often. I used it a lot in college, but now I don't really use it all that much. I have my Outlook, which is my school email. I have my Google Photos to back up all my precious photos because photos mean a lot to me because it's like, it's just the memories, and I'm a gushy person for memories, and I'm a sucker for memories, all that sappy stuff. So I back it up on my iCloud and my Google Drive just to be safe. I have my WhatsApp, which I only use for work. I have the Amenity Pass, which I currently use because you need to book when you want to go to the pool, when you want to go to the gym, if you want to book our barbecue grill. You have to book all that because they are being very safe with COVID. Then we're moving on to the next page. I have my countdown app. I love just looking forward to things. I love seeing how far things were. My 21st birthday is in 15 days. Sam's 21st birthday is in 243 days, so yes, I'm older than him. We got engaged 65 days ago, and we've been dating for 853 days. That's crazy. Then I have Fetch Rewards. I actually originally downloaded this app when KK and Baby J originally announced that they were using and they were sponsored by them, and I have been obsessed. It literally doesn't cost you anything. You just take the camera, you scan your grocery receipts, and you get points that you can redeem for gift cards. It literally costs you nothing and you are getting your own money back. So no complaints about that. I actually do have quite a bit of rewards right now. I just redeemed in a $10 Amazon gift card because you know your girl loves Amazon. Literally no cost to you. It's just free. So I use that. And then Shop Till I Drop, you shop till you drop. So Walgreens, Shein, Target, Amazon, which is like primarily where I shop at all the freaking time, almost every day. eBay, Honey, let me get you on Honey. If you haven't already heard of it, I'm sure you have. I'm sure it's just been like down your throat, Honey, but like, I'll tell you about it anyways. I use Honey because I get a coupon on every freaking purchase that I make online, and literally doesn't cost you anything. It's again like the Fetch app, it doesn't cost you anything. It literally just at every freaking checkout will apply your coupons. And it's funny because I actually started using Honey from listening to Call Her Daddy. So thanks, Alex. And then I have the Walmart, the Instacart, and my Etsy. So I kind of use all of the above. And then we have my Watch Me folder, which I will get into right now. I use Hulu, Disney Plus, and Netflix. I kind of bounce in between all three because we have an account with all three. Hulu, I watch a lot of movies. Hulu, I watch Hulu Live. That's kind of what we watch on our TVs all the time. Disney Plus, we love a good Disney marathon. And then Netflix, I've been watching The Vampire Diaries, as I've told you guys literally 1,000 times. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about it, but I'm obsessed. So then we moved to travel, and I have the Universal app because we usually go to Universal once a year, especially Halloween Horror Nights. It's super fun to go to that. Highly recommend that you guys go. I know we're probably going to go this year if everything clears up with the virus. I have Hotels app, I have my Airbnb app. We don't really stay in Airbnb all that often, but I have it just in case we decide to. Then I have real estate. I don't know about you guys, and maybe this is really sad or really bad, but I will literally go on a real estate app, look at the houses, just look at the houses, use it as motivation for me to continue doing stuff in school, continue to work hard, and it motivates me. This is what we will have in the future, and I just need to work hard to earn it, and it just kind of like, it's like a source of motivation. So that's what I have real estate apps for. I have concert apps. I use Ticketmaster and Game Time. We've used this to go to Post Malone, we've used this to go to Drake, we've used this to go see a ton of comedy shows. I mean, like, I can't say enough good things about it. And also we go to Heat games very frequently because Sam is a very huge Heat game fan. And then I have my Russian folder, which it's really funny too because I'm starting to learn Russian from Sam because like I can kind of pick up on the conversations that he's having with his family. But it's funny because I like to feel involved and I want to feel like, ha, like they just made a joke, like I can understand that, or oh, they're talking about me, or even like saying like "Я хочу торт." And that is the most important phrase you need to know if you want to know or speak to any Russians at all. Just go up to them and say "Я хочу торт," and then all your problems will go away. I'm kidding. All I taught you to say is "I want cake." So do with that knowledge as you will. I am the knot. We are planning a wedding, sort of, not really, because of the virus, because of everything going on. I also have the knot like binder, like they're full on binder, so I'm not touching that until we do any wedding planning, but I do have the knot app. I have my Kindle app because I read a couple books on here, especially now that my phone is much bigger than it was before. Like, this is such an upgrade. I still am not used to holding such a giant phone in my hand. Moving on to my third page, I have my wallet, which I don't really use all that frequently. I have my TD app because, you know, bank. American Express, you know, bank. PayPal, you know, money. My Sun Pass in case I pass any tolls. My AT&T for our internet in our house. FPL for our lights and water and all that utility stuff. Stuff that you guys probably don't care about. And I mean, my smart home manager for our smart lights and our smart devices. Hilo, which is my app that I can communicate with my doctor about. If I just need my doctor, I can just like text her, hit her up on that app, you know. My Geico for my car, my Venmo because money. Active Building is our community, like Facebook for our place. Amazon Alexa because all the smart bots. Did she hear me? She really heard me. Never mind. Discover because credit cards. Selling on Etsy because I do have an Etsy. I need to get better at listing objects on my Etsy. You guys know I have an Etsy. I put it in my description. I just need to get better at making pottery and uploading the pottery. I just really need to get better. YouTube Studio so that I can look at my analytics. YouTube Tracker so I can see how close I am to monetization. Not very close if you guys can see that. But we just started, we're being patient, we're working hard, and I'm trying to be consistent. The final row. And we have my text messages, which you guys obviously know what that is. I have my Ring, which is really funny because this is our home security, and I can just like watch my living room, watch the front door, set up an alarm in our house, call the cops, etc. Like I can do all that through there. So home security is very important. And then I have my Flow app because this is my favorite period tracker. Maybe a little TMI. If you guys want to hear anything about like female health related, let me know. I'll make a video about it. And then I have my Fitness Pal where I will track my calories, and all I've had today is my peppers mix. What a surprise to anyone. That's everything on my iPhone right now. Anyways guys, it has been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. I'm super happy that you stayed to the end of my video. If you've gotten to this point, I say it at the end of every video just to show my appreciation, but I will talk to you guys in the next video. I love you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye!